The sky above Z-City bled an apocalyptic, bruised crimson, torn apart by jagged cracks of cosmic lightning. From a blinding boom tube descended a swarm of grotesque parademons, blotting out the sun. Then came the heavy, world-shaking footstep of a god. Darkseid had arrived. Standing amidst the burning ruins, the Lord of Apokolips declared his eternal hunt for the anti-life equation. His monologue was interrupted by a blinding beam of golden fire. Genos, the demon cyborg, hovered above, demanding the alien state his purpose. Darkseid didn't even turn around. His invisible shield dispersed the blast. Dismissing Genos as a broken toy, Darkseid unleashed his Omega beams. The jagged red lasers zigzagged through the air, striking Genos squarely in the chest, shattering his cybernetic body and sending him plummeting. Meanwhile, inside a softly lit supermarket, Saitama faced a true crisis. Choosing between a 500 yen organic cabbage and a 150 yen sale item, his decision was interrupted when the building violently shook. The ceiling shattered, dusting his cheap cabbage. Stepping into the red-skied apocalypse, Saitama casually greeted a sparking, limbless Genos embedded in a wall. Ignoring his disciples' warnings about a multi-dimensional god, Saitama strolled toward the destruction, simply asking Genos not to let the ice cream melt. He found Darkseid standing in a massive crater, demanding the submission of cowering civilians. "Hey, Rockface," Saitama called out. Darkseid looked down, baffled. He tried to sense the power level of this insolent human and felt absolutely nothing. Enraged, Darkseid fired his Omega beams point blank. The blast engulfed Saitama, vaporizing the ground into glass. As the smoke cleared, Saitama stood completely unharmed, merely complaining about the dry cleaning costs for his scorched cape. Genuine shock widened Darkseid's eyes. How could a mortal survive the inescapable death? Furious, the new god lunged, throwing a punch carrying the gravitational force of a dying planet. The blow launched Saitama backward, crashing through a mountain and skipping across the ocean. Darkseid stood victorious, until a splash of water signaled Saitama's return. Dripping wet, Saitama peered into his soaked grocery bag. His face darkened into a menacing scowl. "My seaweed! It's soggy." For the first time in millennia, Darkseid felt cold terror. The bald man's presence shifted from nothing to unfathomable. Saitama dashed forward, shattering the earth, and unleashed consecutive normal punches. The red-gloved flurry shattered Darkseid's invincible armor, forcing the god to spit cosmic blood. Desperate, Darkseid gathered his anti-life energy to obliterate the solar system, firing a colossal beam. Saitama simply pulled back his fist, the air warping around his arm, and threw a serious punch. The kinetic shockwave parted the cosmic beam like the Red Sea, blasting Darkseid entirely out of the atmosphere through the boom tube and violently slamming him onto the desolate surface of Apokolips. Silence fell as the clouds parted, revealing a bright blue sky. Saitama slowly let out a breath and shook out his hand, mildly noting that the rock-faced guy was actually pretty tough. As Genos dragged himself over to praise his master's boundless power, Saitama knelt in utter defeat, staring blankly at his crushed, soggy udon noodles. He sighed. "Genos, do you think the convenience store down the street is still standing?"